Are you a PhD, postdoc, or MD interested in transitioning into management consulting? Apply to Link to LEK by March 12th, 2023. What is Link to LEK? Well, it's an opportunity for advanced degree students to get to know LEK and the type of strategy consulting work the firm does through a virtual 2-day program. During the program, you'll network with LEK consultants and participate in a simulated strategy case modeled after the work done by LEK's life sciences team. But the best part of the program, you will receive the opportunity to an early interview for a full-time role with the firm ahead of the general recruiting cycle. Again, the program is open to current PhD, postdoc, or MD students interested in life sciences strategy consulting, ideally with a target graduation in 2024. So again, apply by March 12th. Click the link in the show notes or visit lek.com today to submit your application.
Hi, my name's Edward, and I'm going to be pursuing a career in consulting upon graduation. As an intern for Management Consulted, I would love it if you were able to fill out a quick survey linked in the show note description. This is going to help Strategy Simplified improve and become far more tailored to you, the individual, looking for a career in consulting. Thank you.
Welcome to Strategy Simplified. On today's short episode, we're tackling the question, can I break into consulting as an experienced hire? The short answer is yes. Firms value diversity of thought and experience, both of which experienced hires bring to the table. Note that firms recruit experienced hires year-round. Deadlines are rolling, so you can apply when you're ready. However, peak experienced hire recruiting takes place in the spring. In this episode, we'll break down the 4 key things you need to do to break into a firm as an experienced hire. Optimize your resume, get to know the firm, choose the right role, and prepare early for interviews. I hope you enjoy this Strategy Simplified brief. So let's go through each of the 4. First, optimize your resume. In reality, this means consultify your resume. Experienced hire candidates, especially those with 10 or more years of work experience, can have longer work histories that lead to muddled stories, and firms can't necessarily grasp how your experience fits in with the work that they do. You need to make sure to emphasize what's relevant, both across the skills that you bring to the table and your experience, for the role that you're applying for. This can mean having to go through a filter and curation process to cut out experience that doesn't fit with the story that you're trying to tell. Second, you need to get to know the firm, and that means networking in its purest sense. This is not optional for an experienced hire candidate. Firms are not coming to you, and there are thousands upon thousands of people that apply to open roles every year at the top firms. You have to be proactive to get to know people within the firms so that someone is looking for your resume after you apply. This does not just mean going and doing work online or going to, some firms might offer an experienced hire seminar or an introductory session about themselves. This means putting yourself out there to get to know people within the division or practice area of the firm that you're applying into. You need to have conversations with them and ask for a referral. Some firms are still doing official referral processes and some are more unofficial. But the reality is you need to get to know people individually within the firm that you would be working with in the future. That leads us to number 3, which is choose the right role. Now, as you start to learn more about your target firm, you're going to need to figure out where you fit in the overall structure and hierarchy. Are you better suited to a client services role or a non-client services role? Even within client services, are you more specialized or should you go for a generalist role? You need to understand which role fits the years of work experience you have, the degree you possess, the skills and qualities that you bring to the table. There are multiple options available to those with additional experience. And it may not be just entering into a firm at the bottom of the pyramid at a post-MBA associate type level. And then number 4, prepare early for interviews. It takes time to build the muscle of moving through case conversations with consistency. And even though you may be able to speak with a greater depth of experience and business acumen than someone coming out of just a university degree program, it will still take repetition and quality practice for you to feel ready and comfortable in a case interview discussion setting. You need to start preparing for interviews now. The turnaround time between when you apply and when you're invited and when you interview can be notoriously short, especially if you've networked effectively within the firm and someone is coming and looking for your application. So there's no time to waste. You need to be prepared to consistently move through multiple case discussions with multiple interviewers by the time you apply. It takes a candidate usually anywhere from 10 to 50 cases out loud, quality repetitions, to be able to feel comfortable moving through a case interview discussion process. So, get started now. In summary, if you optimize your resume, get to know the firm, choose the right role, and prepare early for interviews, you can get yourself set up for success to break into consulting as an experienced hire. The best way to turbocharge your preparation process as an experienced hire is to join our Black Belt program, which gives you full platform access to hundreds of hours of on-demand training and drills, 8 hours of one-on-one coaching, and resume and cover letter edits. To learn more, you can find a link in the show notes or read more about our offerings at managementconsulted.com. We'll see you next time.